I gotta turn all the lights on. I was not prepared. I know. I told you I was moving it. I still don't like it. It makes everything really dark now. I think I gotta change like the bright. I gotta get that little clicker that checks the white balance, and then it's fisheye because it's a big ass lens, so everything's like this. Oh, now the edges are all rounded off. Ugh. What's going on, beautiful people? We're back. Loner had no faith. No faith, Loner. We're back. Let's just get into it. We got some topics. We got some show to do. Let's do the show. Let's do some show. Show. I've come to the realization I'd rather shop online. Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it on a low.
Yeah. Okay, I hit it on a low. Yeah. She keep me on a low.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit it on a low. Yeah. And when I hit it, she go loco. Yeah. I hit it on a low. I got this old nigga still rock Manolo. And she work at the bank. She keep the money close. Shorty popping off an ATL.
Still get
You know
flagged.
she talk about
My
his
music
money, but
is
it's
still
suited
flagged.
well. I think
Camera
her name was
too high.
Carmen. She was fine as hell. I got this Curtis chicken Tennessee.
Bring it
That told
out.
me she would cook for me. You know I had to eat the pussy.
That was common courtesy.
And off the MIA, where they all call me Bobby, a Puerto Rican and a Cuban. Somebody stop me.
It's
There was an agent too, and she knew what to do. Made it clap with no
Kasabian
hands.
Lavoe Show. It is so hard to look at this camera. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. I don't know how them streamers be walking around with these damn lenses in their face. This thing is ridiculous. What's going on, y'all? I'm back. Kodak. Loner had no faith. I told him I was just moving the camera. It's gonna take me a little bit. He ain't had no faith. I'm here. Thank you for being here. What a time to be alive. Lens cap and shit. I'm telling you, this stupid camera's all extra. I shouldn't have got this camera. It really doesn't make any sense. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I missed y'all. We got a couple of topics. We got some great things to get into. Did I what didn't I complain about yet? Anyway, let's get into still don't what? Look at like the feng shui right now, yo. It's totally given. I grew up in the 2000s. You want to come over and watch some Hey Arnold looking ass? Yeah. What was I gonna say? Because I thought I had something to. I didn't. Nothing happened. I'm just trying to still get my feet underneath me. You know, I got a big boy job. Oh yeah, hell yeah, you don't got no faith. Don't give me no grace. Don't give me no grace, or I gotta punch you in the face and then miss a couple of punches. So don't give me no grace. Can I say that I've never been one to care about designer or care about that type of stuff? I don't. But prices have gotten so bad that I have literally had to purchase everything designer just based on how much shit it's weird. Like you can't just go get like a regular fit no more. Everything is OD price. Like the most normal shit in the world got a crazy tag on it. Like I'm spending $400 at Fabletics. What the fuck is going on? It's just blowing me away. Like it's disgusting. Like what happened to like a white tee and like some shorts that cost like 2 for $20 shorts at Foot Locker? You know what I'm saying? Susan, you don't know nothing about that. Cheese and crumpet ass. What happened? I gotta put my hand down. I don't like doing that. I gotta stop wearing this. Anyway, I love the fact that Loner is here. Thank you for not having faith. I definitely appreciate that. I need a new chair. This chair makes me slouch, and I have terrible posture when I sit in this chair. And then you can't see the back, so it looks like I'm just sitting with one of those little chairs. And it's not little. It's the crisscross applesauce chair. Anyway, what else? All right, we got some topics. Remember, ChatGPT writes the intro. I do the show. That's going to be a good one. We got some good stuff going here. Some good stuff. What what conversation did I want to talk about? It was raining, so the rain's got me a little clustered, or flustered, not clustered. But let's get to the show while I still have my sanity. Let me get my yoga. Give me a second. $200 water. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start some damn music. Listen, it's going to be a good show. Got some good topics. Let's have some fun.
Oh, God.
I was a little upset because the topics were kind of wah, 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 and then they got better, so let's have some fun. Yeah.
I do it on my
I really feel like this camera is invasive.
lonely.
I feel like you can see all the flaws in my skin. Like you can see my age, 29. I don't give a shit. I still look like my son's brother, so kiss my ass. It's a beautiful thing. I hope everybody's doing good. We don't do mental health Mondays because we started doing Tuesdays, but nonetheless, I still do, want to make sure everybody's doing well. I was reading a study about men not having friends, and that it used to be white men that would get married and their predominant friend that they would lean on would be their wife, which I find that to be true as well. But my wife hates me, so that shit sucks. Like, you really shouldn't lean on somebody that doesn't like you. So make sure your wife likes you so that your only friend isn't a real bee's itch. Just saying. But I guess that's part of life, right? You fall in and out of love. Fuck, bro. I would love a fucking hug and a kiss without like my bad. Anyway. No. The study was basically breaking down that men don't have friends anymore, and like systematically it seems that we put ourselves in we're the ones that will pick ourselves and move ourselves from situations in which we literally only lean on our wives. And it's true. It's hard to have male friends. It's very, very difficult to have male friends that have similar views that you can just genuinely be friends. I have a fucking issue with having male friends that have ugly partners. Sorry. I feel like if you don't try in that aspect, how frustrating. I'm not saying that you have to be with someone that's attractive in like fashion sense attractive. I'm just saying like, damn, dude, I feel like people really shoot low. And it's like, dog, I want to hang out with people that are really like-minded and like super dope. But at the end of the day, shit is so expensive. It's hard to really get that like adult vibe going with like a couple of dudes. Like I'm laughing right now. We can't even play Call of Duty. I'm trying to play Call of fucking Duty, and we have to like schedule 4 days ahead of time just to play Call of Duty. How am I red pill? I'm not red pill. I don't even talk. One, this is how I'm not red pill, because one, that's gay. Two, I don't ever even talk about relationships, and I wash dishes and make food. What the fuck? Like, I cook for my kids. I've had kids longer than I have not. So if I was going to go red pill, I would grow out my beard, shave my head, start taking some tests and like juice up. Oh, that's what it was. I bought a gym. I got a home gym. I'm so excited. I bought a home gym. Hell yeah. Man, that shit felt good too. Like to really get up underneath the weights and hit that shit at the house. Felt like I was back at the, back on the east side, just working on the backyard. That shit felt real good. That shit felt real good. Just good getting up underneath the sun and hitting the weights. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get up, do some burpees and shit for the homies one time facing the east. You know what I'm saying? That shit felt great to work out at the house like that. Yeah, that was an accomplishment. I've always wanted to buy one of the big workout boxes and then get the whole Olympic set and all that shit. I finally got it, and I'm proud of myself. I'm so happy that I bought that. That was it. As far as everything else goes, I just be bullshitting, but honestly, it is hard to have homies. Like, I want to drive crazy carts with my homies, but they be so fucking lazy. Like, hey, who wants to drive crazy carts with me? You want to go buy like $700 and we got to like put like $700 into them. You got that? You want to do it? We go hang out at the park. You see how cool that is? You get one for your kid. I get one for my kid. We spend about $3,000 and we have some dope ass fucking weekends. All right. Since getting my watch, I've realized people stand around me and listen to me even more than they did before. People that didn't stand around me now stand around me. I usually gather a pretty decent crowd. It's gotten bigger. That's all I got to say about that. And I know Loner is going to be just sucking his teeth, talking shit. But you know what happened. Pulled up to the kids' party, and then the dads want to be the cool. Oh, hey, that guy. That's the guy. Fucking face tattoos. All right, let's get to the show. I'm sorry. I'm just literally bantering with Loner and Susan, who y'all can't hear because she sits so far away. But I know Loner's kicking rocks and punching the screen. No.
I do it on my long
Yeah.
When you want to.
All right, ChatGPT writes the intro. I do the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. The only show where global tension, missing dimes, and Fabuloso all somehow ends up in the same conversation. Tonight's lineup is stacked. India and Pakistan are heating up again. We'll break down what's going on without starting World War III. Meanwhile, Trump is still trying to buy Canada, and he's cold-blooded how he's doing it. But God, I just love that. So don't worry about Greenland at the moment. He's now shopping for the whole country. He wants all of it. Canada could be the greatest 51st state. And I can definitely see that happening. China has built a dam that is so massive, it is actually slowing down the Earth's rotation. Mother Nature said, pero no joda tanto. Di que stop the bullshit. In Texas, 8 million dimes vanished like a magic trick. They didn't really vanish. They actually scattered across the road. $800,000 worth. That's a hell of a coin toss. Mind you, they weren't wrapped. We'll talk about it. Warren Buffett is stepping down, and the stock market just poured one out for... Oh, why'd they do it like that? Excuse me. Warren Buffett is stepping down from the stock market, and the stock market... Excuse me. Why... See what happens when I get thought flustered? You thought fucking me up. Warren Buffett is stepping down. I'm a little upset over that. I look up to Warren Buffett a lot. He's awesome. But the stock market poured out one hell of a pour out for the Oracle of Omaha. They went up like 500 points. It was disgusting how much money got flooded into there. Fabuloso got a recall, so if your house smells all lemony fresh and squeeziness, be careful because that shit might kill you with cyanide or algo así. You don't say, but we'll find out. And if you thought O.J. Simpson was gone, he's not. O.J.'s back, and he's better than ever because the next O.J. movie is going to be better than the last O.J. movie of him killing the two people. We'll get into what's going on with O.J. It's weird. It's wild. It's all going down tonight. Let the Kasabian Live. This is the Kasabian Lavoe Show. Let the tape roll. I want to do the little. Can we do that? Why not? We could just write numbers and shit. That doesn't even mean anything. Nobody knows what the fuck that means. I could just and then just start talking. All right. Anyway, so I did want to cover what's going on with India and Pakistan. So we don't really touch on things that we don't know, but this was all over my news that I was reading. So let's cover it and let's not make a disastrous attempt of trying to be geopoliticians. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why India is fighting with Pakistan. I don't know what is going on. Indian people to me are like the friendliest people in the world, so it's a little scary and odd to think that they're upset. Why? And there's 1 billion people in India. I really don't think you want to start too much shit with India, but I don't know, right? What do I know? Anyway, India versus Pakistan. The military strikes. India says namaste and launched missiles. Jesus Christ. Tensions between India and Pakistan are flaring again after deadly attacks in Kashmir. Fighter jets down, military strikes launched, and both sides are keeping score on social media. That's disgusting. Stories out of the Wall Street Journal. India said it conducted military strikes on 9 sites in Pakistan in relation for a deadly military attack on tourists in Kashmir, intensifying a confrontation between the nuclear-armed neighbors. That I didn't know either. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. Why do they have nukes and why are they arguing? And do we have to step in and intervene? Pakistan's army spokesman Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry said at least 8 people were killed and 35 were injured. In response, Chaudhry told Pakistan media that the military has shot down 2 Indian jet fighters. The Indian Foreign Ministry did not immediately respond to requests for comments. Of course not. They're fighting right now. In quotes, we are living up to the comments that we are living up to commit. Why the fuck does this always, I swear to God, it just happens when I think I know what it's going to say. and then I don't. and I do it to myself all the time. No. We're living up to the committee that those responsible for the attack will be held accountable. India's defense minister said justice is served, and India's army said, wow, hold on. This whole shit is really going down on social media in this fashion. We're living in odd times. Anyway, I hope that all gets settled. I did want to lightly touch on that. It's none of my business, to be completely honest with you. Peace. Just peace. Chill out. I don't know what y'all fighting for. Do y'all need Trump? So, China did a thing. I was impressed with this one because, to be honest with you, I like when people build shit. I didn't think it was going to damage Earth. Just being honest. Who would have knew? Okay, listen. China's dam is slowing down Earth's rotation. China didn't just build a dam. They literally built, like, it doesn't make sense how big this thing is. NASA says the Three Gorges Dam is so massive, it's actually slowing down the Earth's spin and stretching out our day. So, yeah, Mondays are technically longer. Stories at a Lab Bible. NASA's Expedition 19 mission made history for multiple reasons. Launched in 2009, the crew conducted a range of scientific experiments aboard the International Space Station, worked on complex engineering tasks, and supported Earth's observational programs. One of their most impressive observations was the capturing satellite images of the Three Gorges Dam in China, a human-made structure that scientists say is having an impact on the planet's rotation. This thing isn't just like Hoover Dam big. I live in Vegas. Hoover Dam is a massive dam, and it powers, I believe it supplies power to over 30 million people. Very big dam. This thing is dude, it doesn't make any damn sense how big doesn't make any sense how big this thing really is in perspective to like a Hoover Dam. It's nasty big. The Three Gorges Dam spans the Yangtze River in China and the world's largest hydroelectric power station. Now it is. It doesn't count when you build it 30 cities big. While the dam is often praised for its ability to reduce flooding and generate clean energy, it has also shown how large-scale human structures can impact Earth itself. So the best way to explain it is that the dam is so big, it's collecting so much water at a point in the Earth where the Earth has never collected that much water, causing it to throw off our swing. Imagine you're sitting in your office chair and you're spinning and your legs are tucked in. Once you untuck your legs, that's the dam collecting the water. It's going to throw off your swing. It kind of slows you down, doesn't it? And then when your feet come back down, you start to spin faster. That's what's going on here. This is like Bill Nye the Science Guy, Miss Frizzle type shit. They've just literally built a spot in the Earth that's going to cause... I'm pretty sure this is irreparable damage. You can't just make the days longer and we're just going to be okay. Like, does anybody think that you could just do that and like... Wouldn't that fuck something up? In the case of the Three Gorges Dam, NASA scientists and geophysicists have calculated that the reservoir's 39 trillion kilograms of water, when filled to capacity, has a measurable effect on the rotation, even stretching the day by 0.06 seconds. That's enough to fuck up a lot of things. Just being honest. That's the thing. No. So Texas was our last episode, and I missed this one, which I'm really upset, but I want to cover it anyway. Texas dime spill worth $800,000. Yes, Texas shut down a whole highway over loose change, and it wasn't a payday. It was 8 million dimes. 8 million loose dimes spilled all over the road. Crews had to handpick them and use vacuums to suck up the dimes. This shit is crazy. I can't believe what I saw. Now, mind you, when we lived in the ghetto, we used to collect coins and roll them. You had to put them in rollers and then take them to like the bank or the gas station and use them. You couldn't just take loose change over over 30 cents. They would look at you crazy, right? Swear to God, this is just like facts. Why the fuck did you have 8 million dimes and none of them were wrapped up in the little things? Like nobody had the decency to just put them in the little bit rolls at least. Anyway, stories out of Fox News. I just found it amazing. Like when you see the videos of them vacuuming the coins, it's the craziest shit you ever seen. I promise you. Fox News, Texas authorities were spotted on video shoveling and individually picking up $800,000 worth of dimes that spilled across a highway early Tuesday. This was last week. The highway was shut down for nearly 14 hours as crews shoveled, handpicked, and vacuumed the loose coins from the road and nearby bush. It's unclear why the coins were not in bankrolls. Weird AF is what it is. It's dumb as shit. They literally have to now like clean the vacuums. The vacuum just picked up everything. So imagine now there's a pile of dimes and shit with like grass, leaves, mud, dirt, and they gotta clean up. This is gonna be so expensive. What are they gonna do? Pay with it? Like, that's wild. Here was a big story over the weekend that definitely it was good to see, because I mean this man has done a lot, and I know a lot of people that know Warren Buffett is one of the most amazing people that came out of America and did business. Warren Buffett's idea of letting everybody hold $1 made so much sense that if you were able to do it yourself, you would. He's a genius at what he's accomplished, and he's finally stepping down. Warren Buffett steps down. The Oracle of Omaha is clocking out after 94 years of owning everything. Warren Buffett's passing the torch to Greg Abel, but not before giving shareholders one last dad joke. A billionaire exit with Berkshire Flash. I used to work at Berkshire as a realtor. Anything to touch greatness, right? You want to be a part of greatness. You want to be around greatness, so you strive for greatness. You sell $140 million in real estate in 1 month because you want to be great. That's the type of shit you do when you want to be great. Warren Buffett is an inspiration, and because of him, I made money. So shout out to Warren Buffett. Stories out of CNBC. Warren Buffett dropped something of a bombshell at this year's meeting for Berkshire Hathaway shareholders on Saturday, announcing that he'd asked the board to replace him as CEO at the end of the year with longtime heir apparent Greg Abel. I don't know who Greg Abel is, but I have to look into it. The Oracle of Omaha received an ovation upon sharing the news, which he met with his trademark wit. The enthusiasm shown by the audience response can be interpreted in two ways. Buffett 94 said, but I'll take it as a positive. It's amazing that he's finally stepping down. But what Warren Buffett was able to cultivate and create was amazing. I hope that it continues and that it has another 100 years of an amazing stretch. Him being 94 is a testament to his life and how he did things. Just being honest, dude did it right. Eats like shit, doesn't work out, but had a hell of a lot of money. When they say money don't make you happy, he did pretty good. Now, for everybody that has Fabuloso in their house, stick around. We got to talk. Should have been using Pine Sol. I told you. They put some shit in the Fabuloso. I don't know. We stopped using it a long time. I don't even think they sell it at the Walmart. They might. I just don't look for it. I don't think they do. Fabuloso got a recall. Nearly 5 million bottles recalled over bacteria risks. So if your house smells clean, but you have an immune system issue, you really might just go and get sick and have your house smell not that lemony fresh. Stories out of people. Fabuloso has announced a voluntary recall for several multi-purpose cleaners. The company recalled 4.9 million bottles that were produced in the United States from December 14th to January 23rd due to inadequate preservation and a risk of bacterial growth. According to the news release shared by Fabuloso, that was on Friday. Recalled bottles can contain, I don't know how to say that shit. It has funguses. That's crazy. Environmental organisms found widely in soil and water. People with weak immune systems, external medical devices, or underlying lung conditions who are exposed to the bacteria face a risk of serious infection that may require medical treatment. So if you have asthma or you suffer from bronchitis, upper respiratory issues, if you have anything that's affecting, chemo, anything that is affecting your immune system, this might be affecting you. And I swear a dirty home is the worst for allergies or anything that has to do with your lungs. So if you got Fabuloso in the house and your Fabuloso is making you feel sick, maybe just go get some Pine Sol for right now. That's all I'm saying. Get some Pine. Yo, what up, loner? How you like the new camera? Is it working good? I don't know if I like it yet. I really want to go back to the other one. And I want to change the microphone. I feel like I want like a bottom one now, not an up one. I don't know. O.J. Simpson just gets cooler and cooler. Although O.J.'s dead, he's not dead yet. O.J. and the cartel. You beat the murder case, but now you're the plug. New allegations say O.J. Simpson may have been the middleman for a Colombian drug ring. This is not a Netflix doc yet, but I would love to write it or be a part of it, so somebody please reach out. The Source magazine, 1 year following O.J. Simpson's death, sources have reportedly come forward alleging that the former NFL star involvement in a multi-state Colombian cocaine distribution ring, according to RadarOnline.com. I didn't go there. I didn't realize it was their story. I went to the source. Simpson's former manager, Norman, I'm not going to give his last name, claimed that Simpson had connections to the drug cartels, acting as a felicitator who connected cocaine buyers with sellers, essentially an agent for the drug market. Wow. These allegations reportedly surfaced following the April 2024 arrest of Barrett, 52, a close friend of Simpson and brother of former girlfriend Christy Prodi. Simpson passed away at the age of 76 from prostate cancer just 4 days prior to Prodi's arrest. Investigators allegedly questioned Prodi about Simpson's potential involvement in a multi-million-dollar drug operation that transported shipments of up to 55 pounds of cocaine from Colombia to North Dakota and Minnesota throughout Florida. Holy shit! That's awesome. Barrett Prodi's mother, Kathy, I'm not giving away this lady's name either, stated that the investigators immediately focused on O.J. Simpson during her son's investigation. She claimed they believed it would be the case of the century due to Simpson's alleged involvement. See that? See that? OJ was a gangster. I used to see him at Costco all the time. All the time. Just, hey there, bud. How you doing, buddy? He said, hey, buddy, how are you doing, buddy? Caught his ass during COVID with no mask. Hey, buddy, how you doing, buddy? Hell yeah, he did it. OJ did it. That's a fact. But I thought the stories were a lot longer. And I know Lauren's going to be like, yeah, this shit wasn't long at all. Shut up. They were long. Pause. And I'm not Red Pill. I wasn't Red Pill. But I do hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for being here. As always, we will say we'll be back on Thursday. Probably won't be, but we'll say it anyway. But as always, my name is Kasabian. My name's Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. One.
I ain't with the fuck shit. I'm the one that makes something out of nothing. Look at me, boy. Why you frontin'? Went from plastic bags to private flights.
Yeah.
Is that your girl? Cause she eyeing me. I got a few bad ones that really like me.
Yeah.
But they be in the club way too much. I need a chick with a nightmare who's ready for the bubble up. Yeah. Long nights, now you know what's up.
All right, y'all.
It's evident that I'ma make it now. I've been